Part of our 2022 North Dakota player profile here with the Optimist Volleyball series. Joining us from Beulah, that is Kinsey Zuroff here in Kinsey. For you, your senior season, what does it mean to be nominated to an AllStar event like this across the state of North Dakota?
It means a lot. I'm super excited to be able to experience something fun like this. And I know there's a lot of fun and sweet girls that I get to play with and get to know a little more over the next week. So I'm pretty excited.
Is there anything particularly with a series like this that you've heard about, or is there anything that you're excited? Obviously the games are fun, but are you just excited to kind of maybe talk to some girls that have been your rivals or maybe across the state that you've seen on highlights that, hey, we can kind of have a chance to bond a little bit before everyone goes their separate ways here, so to speak, in August and September?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. I know there's a couple other girls that are going to Jamestown that'll be playing in it too. So that'll be exciting because we're going to be teammates and stuff, and just a bunch of other girls that I played club with, and it'll be cool to see everybody play and get to play on the same team as some of those people.
You mentioned Jamestown, a really good volleyball program, obviously in the GPAC. What stood out about the Buffalo City and particularly that program, Kinsey, to kind of make your next step?
It's kind of they're a really good team. They all care about each other and they all look like they're having fun. And the camps I went to, they were always encouraging each other. And if someone made a mistake, they were all right there to help them get back up. They're just a super loving and caring team. And that just seemed like something I wanted to be a part of, and they're really good. So
that helps a lot. That helps a lot too when you get the wins, particularly for you. Was there one volleyball memory that stands out more than the others during your time with the Beulah Miners, or, during your time in high school?
Well, before I was in Beulah, I was in Glen Allen, and probably my favorite memory was getting my varsity jersey in 7th grade and then being able to play with my older sister, probably.
So making the move from Glen Allen to Beulah, then what was that like, just kind of coming in and, trying to be part of the team and, having some words of wisdom for some kids that whether it's, your 4th grade or you're a freshman in high school when you move, just kind of give some kids who might have to go through that similar situation. Kinsey, what was some things that kind of stood out to you?
I was excited for the move, but I was also really sad to be leaving my friends and stuff. And Beulah's a way bigger school than Glen Allen, and there's nothing I disliked about either schools. Both of them treated me good and stuff like that. But Beulah was really welcoming, and I know getting moved up when I was younger was hard, and there was a lot of people who didn't like that very much, and I had a couple of haters out there. But you learn to grow with it, and you get over it, and it makes you a stronger person, and makes you work harder. So if I had some hard things to deal with, but I overcame them, and I made it, so I'm good.
During that time, particularly Kinsey, what did you learn from your coaches in terms of getting that first varsity uniform? You mentioned playing with your sister a little bit, then you head over to Beulah here. So what were some things that you took away from both of your varsity coaches?
I think that a lot of my coaches knew how much potential I had, and whenever they saw me being hard on myself, they gave me words of encouragement to let me know what I'm capable of, and that helped me come out of it. My coaches didn't really have to get on me. Usually if I made a mistake, I knew what I already did wrong, so they kind of just watched and let me fix it myself. But they all knew what I was capable of and helped me reach my potential. And yeah, I don't know, I learned a lot from all of them. I had good coaches throughout high school. I had multiple different ones. I had 4, I think, head coaches throughout my high school career, but I learned a little bit from each one of them. So
final thing for you before you let you go. We'll end on a fun one here. Superstitious. If you are superstitious, is there anything that you have to do during pregame or before you finally get to the first serve? And if you are, Kinsey, just take us in a little bit in terms of what your superstition might be.
I don't think I ever really had any superstitions. I just always make sure I have enough time to get ready before a game, because I hate to be rushed. But after most away games, if I was on the road, I would get a strawberry milk after the game. That's about it.
I like it.
I'm not someone who really has to do certain things. I don't know. I just kind of go with the flow before every game. So,
hey, Kinsey, thanks so much for your time, and best of luck here at the University of Jamestown in the fall as well.
Thank you.